Virgo, good morning. How you guys doing? So what we're going to do is we are now just going to have a look at a general overview. Jen, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack. But we're just going to have a general overview. Oh, you could be dealing with Taurus or a Life Path 5, Virgo. But yeah, we are pretty much going to do a weekly reading for you here, and then I'm going to look into these cards here for you of the dark side and any messages there, because I've been getting quite a few good readings through those cards just lately. But I'd like to start off with an overview of what you got coming up. So show me the energy of what's coming up, please, for Virgo, please. What's coming up for Virgo this week, starting from the 10th. So you've got Ten of Cups, a Piscean, King of Pentacles, someone that's very stable and happy in love. Happy talk. So you should be talking very happily. I'm also hearing Lee, Laura, Lucy, a Lucifer, a Gemini, or Cappy. But yeah, generally very Jennifer. But generally feeling really happy here. Let's see, or your partner does, but this is a very stable energy. Let's see, Virgo. So you got Piscean. Oh, look, there's my chart. Pie chart, something to do with that, pie charts. But anyway, yeah, very happy individual, stable, financially supportive, can definitely support themselves. This is the person that you're with, more than likely, whoever it is. Let's see, Virgo. I'm definitely hearing the name Lee. Virgo, anything for Virgo coming up, please? So you got the King of Wands now. Damn, go on, Virgo. So you're definitely with someone. Hopefully you guys are not watching and this is the person that they're with. But again, you got like Leo, well, Aries, Leo, Sag, but again, it can be anybody. And then the King, but they're all multifaceted numbers. Let's see, Virgo this week is a 2 of a Libra. Deciding between what man they want or woman that they want, maybe. Let's see. Virgo this week, please. Virgo this week. So you got the Knight of Cups, so definitely talking to a person, that's for sure. Tarot card reader. Working on the relationship that you're in. Nothing wrong here, Virgo, at all that I can try and figure out for you at the moment. Virgo this week. Virgo is the Queen of Cups now. Damn, y'all got a lot of suitors if you got any, or a big hooter. 7 of Wands. Someone's being cut out or cut off here. I think there's probably a third party probably coming up. Could be around the Libra energy because they had quite a lot of 3s, I think it was. Let's see, and it was to do with the Pisces, right in the middle of people watching this Piscean energy here. Let's see, Virgo. What's going on with Virgo this week? Oh yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. So someone's with someone, and then the karmic energy is the one that's on their own here. You got these 2s coming up, a lot around Libra energy here. But there was a lot about this watching and spying when it come to here. Watcher, you see, I said about the Watcher, and it was about next door neighbours, people watching people and or whatnot, or a Marty McFly. And then it came up where it looked like that in this deck because it was Piscean here and it was here. So there's a third party energy somewhere coming from the Libra energy. Karmic person here, which means it's not meant to be. They're with someone already because it was the King and the Queen of Pentacles on top of the Piscean energy. So that was a couple. And the Pisces energy were there. And there was a King and a Queen. Well, that's right next door to one another here. Could be a next door neighbour. Here, let's see, Libra. So you got your sorry, not Libra, Virgo. Sorry, I know what I'm doing. You got this huge Libra Virgo placements. Virgo, what's coming up for Virgo, please? Virgo, Ace of Wands, Dick Turpin, but you're not even speaking. You could just be rubbing one out, and there's the King and the Queen. So same reading as Libra. Same reading as Libra. So one of these people has definitely got a 2 or a Libra in their chart, 100%. Okay, and it's coming from that reading. And one of these people, or all of them, have got like Piscean Life Path 3 energies. This is a water sign energy here. And then you've got this hidden disclosure energy of a Libra energy that's not talking to this king or this queen because that's their ex, but it's also their karmic person because the king and the queen are together. So that person that has a metaphysical with them, that woman is in this reading that they're with because they possibly have numerology placements or star sign placements that mean the person that they're with is in the same energy of the Libra energy here. Because the man or woman could have like a 2 somewhere or a 3, like a Piscean. Okay, so let's see, Virgo. Why is this 10 of Cups here? 10 of Cups is a Wheel of Fortune upright. So, like I said, there's a karmic energy and a dharma energy. People that are in a relationship and people that are cutting out or trying to not pay attention to the person they want to be with. Because they do want to, don't want to, do want to, don't want to. I want it to come in the form I want it to. So they're trying to control what they want, their desires of what they want. What's the King of Pentacles? King of Pentacles is the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Well, that's a 1 or a 10. That definitely means money, but it means spending money. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, saving money. This person can afford to spend money and then they save it. They save, they build, they spend, and then they earn, and then they save. So it's, this person could have quite a bit of money. Scorpio, Aries person. Let's see. The Hangman is someone. Now you get the 7 of Wands in reverse. So someone trying to cut off a Pisces, or a Pisces has cut someone else off and blocked them. Someone's getting very defensive or offended. It came up in the Libra reading where I said someone's defending the wrong person. I said, but some of you, you're on the notion or lotion in the basket, but some of you are on the notion of like, I know, Steve, it's him that I'm with that's with her, and I'm having to defend him when he keeps going back to her. You're defending the wrong person here. Let's see. The King of Wands. 2. Now I don't know what to do now. I don't know. There's just a very strange, weird dynamic third party that I can't figure out who's with what. What's the 2 of Pentacles? Happy-go-lucky, deciding to, I don't know, the Fool. There's a couple that are working on a relationship that they're in. They just try not to pay attention to like passers-by, outstanders. Like, you know, they're just trying to cut people off, cut people out, people that are wasting time, people that they see as not worth it, and they're just cutting people out. You know, you're not worth the time and effort. What's the Knight of Cups? Is the Sun, yeah. Because it's negative, positive, negative, positive. There's just, I think someone here has realised that there's a lot of negativity around them and people that are really not good for them. So they've cut people off and try not to pay attention to people and going about their happy-go-lucky life here. Which means learning. 7 of Pentacles means that I'm Wands, meaning that I'm not defensive, I've just cut you off. I have just cut you off, okay? Which means I haven't got time to stand around and pay attention to attention seekers. I'm just cutting you off. What is the 8 of Pentacles? 8 of Pentacles is a King of... Sorry. Just realised I got a Patreon message from someone. Someone's just joined. Thank you, Cindy Green. Cindy Green, come on down. If you're watching, you literally just joined, Cindy. So thank you. Yeah, you got the Emperor. So someone that's business oriented, very wise, educated, stable, in a relationship. Was the Empress here? I got a feeling she might. Well, she did come up in the Libra reading. Tell me more about this Emperor. Stable couple. Yeah, lovers. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces or Virgo. A Gemini. An Aries placement. And Leo Aquarian placement possible. That's a couple. They're together. The Sun and the Moon is also an ex-husband and wife. Because they're parted. They're part ways as a mother and a father. So it can mean stepmother, stepfather for someone. Okay. lost mother, father kind of energy. But it can also be a couple that are present, okay? But normally when they're not on top of one another, that can mean like stepfather, stepmother, but it can mean like an ex-husband and wife. We've drifted apart from the sun and the moon. There are different opposite angles. So it mean like I could be dating or talking to someone that, you know, when it's light where they are, it's dark where I am. Like it's cross country, like America, Britain, or something like that, you know. Just time difference, okay, PM, AM. But whichever way it is, there's someone here in a relationship. What is the Queen of Cups? Yeah, there's a couple banging one out with each other here, getting on with their life. What's the Seven of Wands? Is an Eight of Wands. Yeah, so they are talking. They're just cutting out people that are just kind of like fucking. You know, I mean, I do this. I hate to sound shit, but you know, I've noticed a lot of people around like my Facebook. I've gone through my Facebook, and I realise that there's a lot of people that are just kind of like, you know, they want me for something and they wanted me for money. So I cut out a Capricorn that was just I don't know. I don't want to talk about it anymore because it wasn't anything. It's just, like I said, it come across as very strange and very weird to me, and I didn't really know the point. So I didn't really see the point in carrying it on because it was very strange. So it wasn't a relationship or anything. It was just, I don't even know what the fuck it was. But like, I think it was just teasing and money, really. But again, I'm in a relationship, so it doesn't matter to me. But I just kind of made a conscious decision of like that. I don't like what goes on around all of this money and obsessed about money and obsessed about like, you know, a lot of money, and I'm just after people for their money and I'm gambling and God knows what else. And I just like, oh, fuck no, you know. It just holds no relevance towards me. So me as a Piscean, I've just cut someone out, you know, just like, so it could be a friend, it could be a person, it could be whichever way it is of a person that you just think they're not really good for me. So, you know, you have to make decisions like that, and you have to make harsh decisions. You know, you have to look at things sometimes, Virgo, and you have to look at it and think, okay, so what is it that these people are around my environment or my Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or wherever it is in my life, who is good in it and who is bad in it? Who tells me the truth and who lies? You know, who's honest and who isn't honest? And when you come to those sort of conclusions, you think, okay, the conclusion that I've come to, George Clooney, is the fact that this person's a lunatic. But they're not good for me, so I need to block them out. Okay. It's a decision that one makes for themselves. What's the Wheel of Fortune in reverse? It's like a Capricorn, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, because it's their major planet. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I'm sure that come up in Libra reading, where one was clarified by, oh no, it's here, wasn't it? The Wheel of Fortune upright and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So this is a Cappy or a Gemini, but from a leading planet of Capricorn. So I don't know what this attention seeking is, or trying to get back, or trying to win lucky. This is like people that gamble as well. This is like spin that wheel. Okay, so it's like red, yellow, red or black. So can people that gamble go to casinos and gamble, get a lot of attention around the gambling, taking risks and gambling. What is the Six of Wands? Is money, to do with money, or it's a mother or a sibling. Scorpio energy and a Virgo energy. I don't know what that is, but there's taking a risk and a chance. There's also getting attention from someone. Maybe that's karmic. Got Cancerian energy maybe here. What's the Two of Wands? Two of Wands is the 5. This Libra really seems to be struggling around their readings here. Because there's a lot of twos trying to choose, but they're choosing the wrong people. They're choosing maybe people that are with people already. Like, I keep getting involved with men or women that are already attached to a man or a woman, or every contract I seem to draw in already has a contract. Like, could be at work even, like, you know, I'm struggling to work for myself because I always seem to be working for someone else. And I can't seem to find my way out of working on my own. Like, you know, every contract I draw has one already. The Hermit. So then you get Libra, but like, I don't know if it's in reverse or not. It kind of dropped that way. Tell me more about this story part here for Justice. Yeah, it would have been in reverse because you get the 5 of... So, like I said, it could be a Virgo Libra. Okay, then you got Sagittarius, Taurus, or Life Path 5. They're feeling that that's very unfair. But if you watched my Scorpio reading, Virgo, my Scorpio reading, it was an hour. Spent a lot of time on it because it was my first reading and I could see a lot of things at that point because my energy was high. But here it is. And if you watch that, okay, and I say be very careful around this work and this money about this projection of blame of someone working. And it went right off into karmic justice right at the end. That message is here again around the same energy, Libra, but they're now in reverse. And I said it's either a life path 5 Sagittarius or Taurus placement and a Libra, or it means that this is a place of resident, meaning getting fired or at work or getting a lot of shit from the boss or at work here. Okay, and it's around you guys, a Virgo. So you've got to be very careful of what this is about whatever it is that you've put out here that could have been relating to that life path 4 or Scorpio reading that ends up being where karmic justice is served in the form of, well, it isn't my partner, but I just went to work and all of a sudden I was laid off or I was fired, or I'm just causing a load of chaos at work and people are coming at me complaining and fucking moaning about my work, or clients are coming in fucking really having a go at me because it was the energy I put out at the beginning towards a person that came back. Okay, so it doesn't always come back. Like what I was saying in the Scorpio reading was your energy, okay, like a tower, okay. Your energy, if it be low and dark, where you are is what manifests, right? Because you have to be in the vicinity for your energy to be high. So when you're in a really, really, really good fucking mood, it's very difficult for anyone to really bring you down because you're in a very good mood. So you're more relaxed, you're more at ease, you'll seem to be floating through your day, you're minding your own business. When you're in a very chaotic fucking work environment, okay, and you struggle, okay, your vibration lowers completely and utterly and you get wound up, frustrated and pissed off with the people. So you blame the people for having a go, so you attract Karens. But if you blamed your husband or your wife or your partner for working too much, okay, and that scenario went on, and that person said in the Scorpio reading, which they did, you don't have to be concerned about me, be more concerned about yourself, okay? Don't have to worry about what I'm doing, just worry about you. When this happens, it comes all crumbling down on this person at the end of the week. It comes back in the form of their vibration at work being low, ruminating on thoughts and arguments that are coming towards them. Because Spirit's gone, oh, okay, you want to moan at the other person's work. Okay, so now let's make your work very difficult. Okay, and see how you like it when it comes down to you being moaned and screamed at like you was your partner. Okay, and it was some sort of message around that. But this person here has what happens in my girlfriend's chart, which is Virgo. Virgo. So if you watch it, you'll see what I'm saying that is the truth. Virgo placements, 4 of them. Okay, so put some in Virgo reading. At work, Libra. Okay, now in reverse, managers, corporations of like Tesco's or places, supermarkets that have like large quantities of food and clothes and stuff. Libra, life path 5, Sagittarius placements or Taurus. Here, be careful of what you put out, Emily, because it's going to get very difficult here for yourself here. Okay, life path 5s. Oh, Ace of Wands, the Queen of Cups. But luckily your partner is loving and forgiving. But you're going to be in a mood again. Jen, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack. What is the High Priestess here for? Piscean. Wise beneath my years, young friends. Tell her about it. So someone might be, I don't know, a secret desire. What's the Empress for? Is a child or their mother? Libra. What the fuck is going on there? Is that Meg Ryan here? The Cappy Libra, the Cappy Libra Virgo Life Path 3. Yeah. Gambling. I don't know. Metaphysical, spiritual blocked off person here. Queen of Pentacles. 5 of Swords. Now getting really pissed off. 5 of Swords and a 3 of Swords. Gets worse around the mother or the father or the person now. Ooh. I don't know. Someone ends up blocking off, you see, because they get this. They get very pissed off, very irate, start coming out with madness, crazy, negative, low, dark thoughts and vibration, gets really annoyed, really dark thoughts of ruminating, and then they get it again. They do it again here. They're ruminating and thinking negative, paranoia, schizophrenia, worried, upset for some reason, don't know. But they're ruminating on it again. 5s ruminate on energies. Okay, they go over it. Okay, so they project then, because their vibration goes low. That's why it's like a 5, Sagittarian. My energy goes low, and then I feel low, and I've ruminated and thought through dark feelings of rumination, not being able to stop thinking, not being able to, you know, my energy now has dropped low, it's gone completely, and now everybody else is having a fucking go at me. They've rejected me, they've abandoned me, my mother's had a go at me, my father, fucking work, now it's all got on top of me. And then there's karmic justice. But then what they do, instead of learning, they decide to do this with what they learn, to do it again. To play it out yet again. So then I'll take it out on someone else. It's your fault. You're to blame. I'll have a go at you. I'll make you feel bad, so they do it again. So it'll just come back around again. This could happen next week. They just literally keep putting themselves in these cycles, not understanding, or Michael, not understanding at all that what they keep putting out is constantly coming back to them. Okay. It's because you've got to be very careful. You know, you've got to. I have to do this around my work, Virgo. I have to, like, that person that was called Michael. I've got to really get that person out of my head now, because of all the shit things that they said. So I've just got to kind of stay up my comment section, stop listening to people that are telling me that it's kind of going on and God knows what else, and stop that, because then that just makes me hate and blame. Who do you think you are talking about me like that? So I have to just kind of like get that out of my head, stay out my comment section, stop listening to people that like to feed back information to me and say that so-and-so said something, because I don't want to know. Like, if someone says something really bad about me, I don't want to know. I really don't. I really don't, because it's, like I said, it's just, no, it annoys you, and then it just sets off this whole chain of where you end up projecting against back to a person to fight someone that's daft. So let's see, Virgo, any messages for Virgo? I scared myself that day. I took the easy way out. I forgive you and let you go. So someone forgives someone through the reading, but they end up doing it again. Any messages for Virgo? I know you're watching me. That come up around the Libra reading about watching, the watcher, the next door neighbour, the watching someone. And it came up around Piscean, watching, and God knows what else. I scared myself that day. Why? Because of the dick and the sex and the advance of. I don't know why that is. Because it happened so quickly. I worried the fact that this happened so quick, that you left and went with someone so quickly. And I worried that you met someone very quick. So someone else is concerned about someone else, which is what you don't want to do. Be concerned about someone else. Just be concerned more about you and your breathing. I took the easy way out and had an argument and had emotional, physical breakdown. And so basically someone could be apologetic in this reading here and says, you know, see, this scared energy is someone that suffers through being left alone. I worried that you were going to leave me, that you wouldn't be with me 24/7. And that, God, I wish I could remember that word of what I did in the teaching segment, man. Damn. But they're worried about leaving alone, okay? Then they ruminate on it of being left and abandoned and God knows what else. And then it worries them that you're not going to be with them 24/7. So they worry about that. When you leave them, they ruminate. You leave them alone, they don't like being left alone. When they're alone with their own thoughts, they don't like that own thought time. So they have to be with someone 24/7. They've got to be around their partner all of the time. When they're not, they're alone with their own thoughts. Their own thoughts ruminate. So they've got to be with you 24/7, all of the time. And if they're texting and texting and texting and you stop texting, again, they need clarification. That's the word, not clarification. They need reassurance. There you go. They need constantly reassuring that you're not leaving, that you're not going, that you're talking to them. And they need constant and utter reassurance after reassurance after reassurance. It could be a Virgo trait. Like I said, it's the one bit that's missing that I can never find out. I need reassuring that we are still a couple, that you still love me, that you still want me, that you still want to be around me, that you're not thinking anything negative. 9s can be impossible because they never reach a 10. So if you're a 9 that is a life path 9, or a Virgo that's with someone like me that is a Pisces, which is an open water sign of 10, okay, and an open water sign of Gemini, an open, okay, like fixed signs can ruminate, or like a 9 can ruminate and ruminate and ruminate and ruminate and ruminate, and like, or rumours, spreading rumours or lies and stuff like that, right? But like ruminating on the energy of like, I constantly need to be reassured by a message by you to let you know that nothing's going on when it isn't, right? So it's like, I can't keep spending all of my time and draining my fucking energy with you keep reassuring you, because by the time I do, you drain my fire, or whichever way it is, oil and water. If you've got like a fire sign of Sag as well, which my partner does because she's Sagittarius North Node and Life Path 5, would mean Sagittarian, right? So you've got to look at the whole mixture of places and charts and numbers. So when you get a tower, okay, you get this fast fire energy that wants constant and utter. Like my girlfriend, I have to speak to her for an hour in the morning and an hour and 10 minutes every single morning. Now, a lot of you might say, that's lovely. But when you stop speaking, she wants to keep up the messages all day long because she constantly needs reassurance. All of the time, reassuring. Because of the 5 energy, that I need reassurance and fire energy for you to keep texting me all through the day to reassure, because my insecurities and everything else. And because I'm insecure, now I need you to secure me by knowing that you need to reassure me that nothing's wrong when it isn't, because of 5, ruminating on thoughts. Stop thinking about me, God damn it. Think about your breath. Think about you. I'm at work. Like, Jesus, right? Pisces, Jesus, man, where are you? Here at home, stuck at home. I'm at home, right? So like reassurance, it drains a water sign. Because the tap or faucet, you're draining it fucking full of water. So kind of like fire and water, they don't mix. But like it can be where, you know, a fire sign can be Sagittarian placement or a 5. Okay, and I'm spending all of my energy and all of my effort ruminating on thoughts and thinking about you all the time that I've spent all of my energy. My fire's drained. What do I need to do? Definitely not drain a fucking water sign, because all of their water is gone by trying to replenish your fire. So they find it impossible. It just drains their faucet. They got no water left. And they're like, well, I'm fucking drained now. Oh, well, I feel great. Oh, well, I don't. You've left me in a mood where I've now had to spend all of my time and effort reassuring you the fact that I do want to be with you and I love you. Stop ruminating. Stop fearing the pussy. Yes, but I fear that the fact that you're not going to... What? Who said anything like that? Paranoia, Virgo, Life Path 9, can then probably go to paranoia. Yeah, but I'm worried the fact that you're going to... Who said that? Nobody. Nobody said that. Did you hear me say it? Well, no, I thought. Well, again, stop thinking. You know, and it can be that. So, I forgive you. an Aquarian or Leo, and an Ace of Cups, and everything is okay, and everything is oh gravy baby, or Davy Gravy. I know, unless you watch AO Fishing. I know you're watching me. Four of Swords, but not speaking. Around a Meg Ryan or a Billy Crystal. The Empress and a Magician. A Piscean. I don't know. Someone that's watching someone all the time. But like I said, this is what my Leo does. you can look at this in the form of keeping an eye on you, right? It doesn't have to mean stalking and spying. It just means, okay, I have to worry about you. No, you don't. There's nothing to worry about. You don't have to keep an eye on my state of mind or what I'm doing, because that can lead to like, I think that you're working too much. Why? You're a little bit tired, and I'm tired, but I'm just fucking... Well, I'm 16 years older than you for a start, which is weird, I know, but yeah, 30 and a 46-year-old. But like, I've got ADD for one, okay? I have sleep apnea for two, that makes me tired. I'm taking Sexander to help me lose weight, which is also giving me fatigue, okay? And I spend a lot of my energy at work, so I'm also tired, okay? But I don't need you to tell me that, okay? I don't need your opinion, okay? So when someone keeps their eye on them, it's like, oh no, I've got to keep an eye on every mistake that you make or everything that you say or do, and then I can hold you accountable for it, and then I can just tell you that, okay, I think you. No. Because you're taking the focus back off yourself and putting it on them. So you put the blame and the burden on them, and that's why you come up with then an argument. Okay, I think that you... No. Nobody wants to listen to that unless they ask. If a person asks and says, okay, can you give me advice? Brilliant. Or I've got a problem. My problem is something to do with me and what I'm going through. Brilliant. But the moment that anybody says, I have a problem, and I think that problem is something that's coming from you. What is that? That's a projection. That's where a person might be like, oh, hold on a minute, I don't want to talk about that. Why would you ask me that? That might or may not be happening. But I don't need you to ask me a question about me. I can answer my own question about myself. I know what that is. It's quite simple to figure out myself, because I'm free to be and who and say and feel however I feel. But the moment you have a question that needs answering about myself, don't ask me about it, okay? If you've got a query that you need figuring out about me, then just stop ruminating on it and think about yourself, because you're not helping, because it's draining. It's tiring. You're tiring me out. Oh, but I'm so worried that I'm so tired now. The fact that I've been worrying about you all this time. Stop worrying about me. I don't need you to do that. Okay, yeah, but I have a right to. No, you don't have a right to worry about me. Because you would have if I was to fucking smack you up the lips, or if I was to fucking run up the road naked, then you'd have a fucking cause of concern. But if I'm not really showing any signs of where I need you to be worried about me, you don't need to worry about me, man. I can look at myself. I know how I feel. You could just, all you've got to do is just concentrate on how you feel. Concentrating on me, how I feel, you're just taking all of the energy from yourself. It's daft, it's stupid, okay? You need to learn how to focus on you. Stop like ruminating on lies or decisions or other people or, okay, my mum told me that you might be, oh, fuck, here we go again, man. I don't need to hear about your mum or your mother-in-law, okay? Like, I don't need to hear all of this negativity. I've just spent the whole day thinking positive thoughts and you've just come at me with a query about something negative. I don't want to know. You're interfering with my positive connection with the universe. I got to think straight. I can't do that when you're nagging in my ear about me. You know, so spying and uncomfortable energy can be that someone that constantly keeps an eye on them, like mothers do this with children. But when children get older, the children can really resent the mother if the mother will not let the children go. Because the mother's like, oh, lovey, I've just got to worry about, oh, fucking hell, bruv. Stop worrying about where I'm going or what I'm doing, will you please? Like, no, I've just got to, have you got your money? Have you got your packed lunchbox and your thermos and everything else? And that's how a mother or father would raise a young child. Have you got this? Have you got that? I need to look after you. Brilliant. But when I am age of consent of 16, 17, I should be able to look after myself. Okay? So the last thing I need you to do is have an input into my life of telling me what I should and shouldn't do. Now, if you have a child that doesn't do all of those things, I can still guarantee you telling them that they're a waste of space or time is not actually going to make them want to do it either. Pressuring them into being something is also not helping. The one thing about an argument that you could get into around parenting is the fact that a dog is not for Christmas, it's for life. And a child is for life. Longer than a dog or a cat is for life. Which means I've give up my whole life for you. And I can end up resenting you as a child later on when I realise that you're old enough to look after yourself and you're not doing it. So I now resent you because you're not doing what I've taught you to do. But again, it's not for Christmas, it's for life. If a child ends up being a waste of space and they do nothing with their life, being a mother or a father, unfortunately you took on that burden by being a mother or father, that you probably may end up looking at your children for the rest of your life. But when it comes to it, they're like, fuck that. They're out when they're 16 and they can look at them fucking self. Right? And this is the mix-up that we get in society because we force it upon, well, I gave up my life and my whole entire life was given up for children. It was. So that's the decision that you have to think of when you're about to have a child. If my child ends up being mentally ill or adolescent or struggling in life, am I prepared to financially support them for the rest of it? If that answer's fuck no, they're out by the time they're 16, you're going to have a lot of problems. Okay? So just putting that one out there, but you can relate that to however you like. But anyway, there you go, guys. I really do appreciate it, Virgo. And stay tuned for your next lot of messages.